Good afternoon, and welcome to Blindformers. I am your host, Blind Prime, and for today we have Studio Series 86, the movie Grimlok. This is number 06 in Studio Series 86 line, and Grimlok here is a big beefy boy. Definitely a earner of the leader class statement. We've seen many in the Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom lines that just they say leader, but really you're not getting a big transformer. You're just getting a Voyager class transformer with extra accessories. So this guy doesn't come with many accessories. He does come with a wheelie, which my cats promptly took off with, and he does come with his gun here. It does not come with this sword. Nemesis Prime comes with this sword, but this sword just fits Grimlok better, even if I have to get a little sandpaper after the handle to smooth it down, because it gets really stuck in there. So, Grimlok here, counting his hands and feet, has 11 siege ports. For Studio Series stuff, that's a lot of siege ports. I don't even think I think Jazz may have had 11 as well, or it could have been just 9. But that's pretty cool. So, let us work on his sizing. So, here's the Bumblebee for reference. Mr. Bumblebee comes up to raise your arm, Grimlok. There you go. You have the power. Yes. All right. Bumblebee comes up to midway up Grimlock's thigh. That's right. Bumblebee, this guy is in a size category that you can't even comprehend. Just continue hanging out with humans. Grimlok doesn't do so well around them. He may accidentally squish them. Now, Grimlok, with the Lego measuring system here, stands at 28 studs tall. That is 28. That's a pretty tall guy. He's pretty big. He's beefy, he's big, he has a good strong grip. You can actually, look at that. Oh, can we do it? Yeah, look at that. Look at the balance you can get on this guy. I mean, Grimlock's not really known for just straight up kicking people in the face, but, he can. And his hinges hold pretty well for that. That's pretty neat. So, let's get right to the transformation for him. First off, we're going to have to get rid of his little sword. It kind of gets stuck in there because I haven't taken the sandpaper to it yet. I mean, it's a nice sword, but for some reason, the end of it is a bit thicker than the rest of it. I guess it was originally made for hands that could clasp, open, and shut. Which, honestly, I really wish they would do something like the Marvel Legends hands for these Transformers. Make them out of a bit of a squishier plastic to let you open and shut the hand a little bit instead of just plugging things into the top all the time. So, to transform him, you first want to make sure that the back of the hand is facing out. And if you feel on the inside of the forearm, there is a negative space in the form of a rectangle. So you're just going to rotate 180 degrees that entire hand. So if the back of the hand is facing out, the thumb is facing in towards the center of the robot. So you want to push it on the back of the hand, and it will rotate forward. Let's remove the gun from his other hand. Let go of your gun, Grimlok. We'll copy the same feature here. If I rotate to make sure the back of the hand is out, and then press on the back of the hand, and the entire thing will rotate 180 degrees, and you should get a nice click. I love the clicks, people. They are what's up. They let you know you've done right. So then you want to straighten the arms, and straighten the arms will get you a couple of nice little soft clicks, but you want to make sure they're nice and straight. Oh, this one's not so straight. There it is. There's that click. Now, raise both hands forward like he's now a Grimlock zombie. Make sure that the feet pads, the claws for the T-Rex mode are facing out. You don't want to close them up. He'd be on his tippy toes then. Now, we will work on his center one more time. Now that his arms are both facing out, go ahead and grab both shoulders in one hand. So put your thumb over one siege port on his left-hand side or right-hand side, and put your middle finger on the siege port on the other side of him, on that shoulder, and then pull away from the core of him. So with the other hand, I suggest you grab right below the hinge where his little wing things can rotate. There's a nice solid bit of plastic there, and you can grab that in your thumb and middle finger, the other hand, and you just pull them apart. It doesn't take much effort, and sometimes it really likes to go. So once that's done, go ahead and rotate his head downwards. Now his head can go down, and there's that click again. See, this guy's cool because he's got all these nice clicks, and the clicks are really useful. Now that that's done, take his weird little back wing things and pick them up. On the way, you'll feel there's a rotation hinge, so all you have to do is kind of rotate the entire of it all the way up so that it's facing, I would call this a 74-degree angle. Not quite 90, maybe 80 degrees, maybe 82. 82, we'll call it 82-degree angle. Now that that's done, you'll find on his back, he's got that T-Rex head. So that thing just picks up, goes right between the two wing things that you have raised. And once that's complete, you want to then take and... right, there it is. All right, so now that that's done, take the back of his legs, and you will feel there's actually a hinge right above where his heel part can move up and down. It wiggles. So you'll find that there's a hinge there. Go ahead and fold that out and do the same on the other side. Fold out the back of the calf. Now that that's done, fold the heel forward over the front of the... Oh, one second. Cat! Will you stop? Thank you. Sorry about that. No, that doesn't mean keep going. That means stop what you're doing. Thank you. I'm trying to do a video here. Now, back to what I was doing. So you have the back of the calves opened up here, and you feel this other piece in there, a different plastic piece, that's kind of in a triangular motion, or it's a triangular shape. It feels like a wedge of cheese. You want to take this weird cheese wedge feeling thing, and it will rotate out upwards, and then it's on actually a long bar hinge that will make it rotate forwards. And that's all. So the point of it will now be facing up towards where the top of the robot used to be. Do the same with the other side. Take that cheese wedge shaped thing and unfold it from the back of the calf. Then take the bar hinge and move it forwards all the way. And there you have it. Now that that is complete, you want to then take the entire leg. Now we're going to do this on each side, but rotate it up at the knee. Now it will go until it clicks, and then there will be another click. So you'll get 2 clicks on the rotation upwards. So we do it the same with the other thing. We just rotate it on that back area. The hinge will go, the back of the thigh will connect to that place that had the back of the calf that you folded out of, and you will get those 2 nice little clicks. And after that, then fold the back of the calf forwards once more. Do it the same with the other side to kind of lock this new leg shape into place and also cover up that robot kibble. Now that that is complete, snap them together. You can feel where they should line up. The tips of the tail bits should connect, and everything lines up, and you get all of these nice satisfying clicks. I'm just destroying stuff today. Now that that is complete, that assembly with his arms that are still facing forwards, you'll feel on the inside there is a little slit at the bottom of it that is shaped kind of like a rectangle. Now, on the legs that you've assembled that now are the tail of a T-Rex, you'll feel that there is a little rectangular kind of stud thing made. Plug. So now there you feel that rectangle bit there. It plugs into that rectangle. So the male rectangle on the tail plugs into the female rectangle on the arm assembly. And you get a nice solid connection. And once that's done, make sure that the head is folded inwards completely. And now we fold down the arm wing things. So these back wing things are going to fold forwards and down at the same time to completely cover in all the negative space that exists there. This is a pretty nice little spot. You heard that satisfying click that they make. And once that's done, you fold the head forwards all the way. And actually, you fold the head forwards all the way, and then you click in those things. Apparently, while I was doing that, the head just kind of pushed itself into the right position. So, cool. And now that that's done, go ahead and rotate the arms, now dinosaur feet, downwards just a bit so he can stand. He uses his tail as a support, but he doesn't need it. And now you have yourself Grimlok. Finally, for the last little bit, we're going to... Where did you put it? You always losing stuff, Bumblebee. Alright, this blast effect that was in Bumblebee's gun is going to go up in here. We're going to place it right. If you feel inside of the mouth, there's a little plug, a little 3mm plug, and you can plug in the end of a blast effect, and then you close the jaws around it a bit, and now it looks like he's breathing some type of fire. And in dinosaur mode, Grimlok has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 siege ports. We can use those siege ports to put his gun on one side. There we go. And his sword on the other side, like so. There we go. Now get our cliff jumper out for alternate mode comparison. Cliff jumper, let's see. Can you do it, cliff jumper? Cliff jumper can just ride on the back of not really. That's kind of dumb. But can you hold cliff jumper for us, Grimlok? Let's see, can you hold cliff jumper for us? That's a good Grimlok. Look, he's offering you a cliff jumper as a present. Now, let's go ahead and size him up. Boom. He is 26 studs high in dinosaur mode. So he's lost 2 studs, but, you know, he's gained a lot of width. And a cliff jumper toy. So, probably gonna take him home, and don't forget to feed and water him. Anyway, this has been Blind Prime, and you have been watching Blindformers. And please like and subscribe. And before I let you go, I'll let you know, I'll give his Grimlok here for some final remarks. The transformation, I'd say it's a 6 out of 10. It's not stupid, but nor is it very complicated. It's a pretty simple transformation overall. It doesn't have that many steps. So yeah. And I'll give what I think about it. The impression I get from it is a warm, fuzzy feeling. You know, it's a nice figure, and I really enjoy it. So, like the weird stuff I did with Bumblebee, I will give this a fuzzy, warm kitten on a depressing, rainy day. So, a very good, nice thing to have. All right, this has been Blind Prime. Bye-bye.